Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on their in-state rivals to the north, the Jacksonville Jaguars. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. From the gun, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Now Etienne to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down. And they'll go again with Etienne. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down. Etienne up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 47 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Lawrence. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. Well, the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go to...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and it came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And that is incomplete.
That's touching it on the cleats. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down. They're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Open net is Waddle complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Up the middle, Achane. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down up near midfield, spotted at the 48. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. On play action, here's Tua. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Handoff running left is Etienne. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They go play action now. Lawrence. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out right at the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 65 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there is no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 75 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now Etienne on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Now Tua. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
13 loose. 11 Agate. Let's get some yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
30 left.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Another tote for Etienne. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff for Etienne. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards Reads the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. ETN with it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. McKinnon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the backfield standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they were able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And quickly, they get to the line. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball. So let's cut down the coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. A give, running right, Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Couple of Alabama guys there, two to Waddle for the Miami first.
First down, Dolphins.
A run straight ahead with Achane.